Time for the what?
Down to Earth Podcast.
Yeah.
Let's bless. It's the Down to Earth Podcast, Down to Earth Network, Season 9, people.
Season 9, we still strive.
Tonight, special night. We got some of the D2E family in the house. Uncle Beano.
What's up, y'all?
And we got Frost in the background doing his thing. But, we're going to get down to earth about a couple subjects, right? And sometimes, we talk about all this different media, but we're going to bring it back home to the local front, talking about Toronto T-Dot. Some people call it the Six, the artists, infrastructure, the politics, what's going on with the platforms. What's going on in Toronto? Because, the biggest artist in the world, let's be straight, one of the biggest artists representing Toronto is Drake. Straight up. And Weekend and Tory Lanez.
Free Tory Lanez.
Toronto's been on the map for a good amount of years because of all those people I just mentioned. But
Facts.
We're going to bring it back to the people who are still here and why they're here. And because of the politics in the so-called
Screwface
capital, and what's going on with shows, what's going on with media to promote artists and things like that. Right now, I feel like we've been to a lot of shows. We've seen a lot of artists perform.
Yep.
We've seen the politics.
Yep.
We've been doing
You want me to get down to it,
Wait,
man?
hold on. We've been doing this podcast about rock
okay.
about 5 years. We've been doing it about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Go on.
Man, I'm trying to think.
About that,
We've
yeah.
seen a lot of stuff. We've been out. And listen, you know what the main thing is? What's wrong? One big thing, no unity.
I thought
And
people
people
are being too follow fashion.
Yeah, follow fashion.
But I agree, no unity for real.
Because unity in a community brings money.
Yup.
And because of there's no unity, there's no shows. So when there's no shows where people
And one more thing, lack of creativity.
Lack of creativity because everybody's copying each other. And another thing people don't want to hear is a lot of people are sensitive. Really sensitive. Because if you say something, right, what is not popular, they don't want to even, they cancel you.
As soon as you say something that's against the grain, they want to cancel you, fire you, they want to tell you you're wrong. I believe you must fall and get up.
And be strong.
That's what you have to do. You have to fall and get up.
Why you think you call it down to earth? Really down to earth, because it's no filter, right? Right now, there's a lot of people with the censorship. Some people are really sensitive.
Yes, they are. Oh yeah.
Right now for the artists, especially in Toronto, a lot of people don't know about the business. Straight up.
Facts.
That's the reason a lot of people are frustrated because they don't know how to network. And networking meaning that if you're an artist, you should make yourself known around the world in the markets where you want to be. You're in hip hop, so why aren't you getting the interviews in America? Why aren't you? Some people are doing it, but why aren't a lot of you from Toronto networking enough that the audience, what you're trying to get to, is knowing who you are?
That is a very good question. But
are you investing in yourself? That's another thing.
The artistry of hip hop and R&B and reggae and dancehall. Say those four right off the hop. I believe right now what Toronto is lacking is what me and Mike Stone were talking about. There's no ecosystem. There's no place that kids are gonna grow up from the ages of 7 to about 14 where they can say, okay, I'm gonna go to this community center because this community center puts on a blocko every year, and that blocko will bring you to this place. It may be the Phoenix, it may be the government, it may be so.
Annually,
you get me? It bring you there, and then bomb from there. Now you get around the DJs who are playing your music. There's consistency, but I'm so kind. But I don't see them just like the Junos. I don't see them giving back to the community like that. I mean, like,
it's funny how you brought up the Junos, because Junos is the Canadian version of the Grammys, and I talked about this, and we're gonna continue to talk about this. Perfect. I have my brethren Beano here, and my brother, and everybody in the house to talk about this.
Yeah.
And we're holding you to this because you brought it back, eh? You
Mhm.
put it back.
Mhm.
But I put it out there. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And you witnessed
Mhm.
that they were took out the reggae
and gospel.
out
And
of
the children.
the category to get a Juno award for
So-
reggae.
so
So
me-
the reggae artists don't have no type of
The Junos took away the love. No, really and truthfully, you took away gospel, children music, and reggae
and they
music.
put it
Love, and love.
and they end up having to put it back.
So now it's
Yeah,
all
big
back,
up, big
right?
up.
Not
Big up
true?
to our Reggae Roots Hub.
Yeah,
I
but
know they were
but
putting out that
could I-
petition
okay.
first.
so
And Reggae North.
Mm-hmm.
Reggae North put out a petition too. And there's one more. Oh my goodness, I can't remember their names, but they do mess with one of my favorite promoters, Monique Promotion, one of my favorite promoters in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But how much people speak like I could say, I don't know, give a damn, down to earth. Raw. Didn't I say it raw?
raw,
I made an episode just to
too
do
raw,
it.
just too raw.
Just for it. I made an episode. No one with their face, limited people, came out, even the artists in the community,
Yep.
to say anything about what happened.
Yeah.
They're lucky some people done a petition.
For me, I feel bad for the Amoys of our country, the Black Orchids of our country, the Swisher Sweets of our country, the Kirk Diamond of the country, the Esco Levi's, the Lindo Peas. I feel so fucked up just when I heard that. Trust me when I heard that. Trust me when I heard that. I felt fucked up for them because I believe if we get a proper ecosystem that respects all genres of music and doesn't sit there and get on a bias gatekeeping vibe, I think everything's blessed. We can actually build up an ecosystem that can stand up against the Junos, the Tonys.
We should have our own
and-
awards. I've been saying that
I've
all
been
the
I've
time.
been on that tip.
Hip-hop,
been. Let's
urban
go.
music, or whoever is complaining, don't complain. Have your own awards if you can.
Yeah, if you can, yeah.
That's part of unity.
Yep.
If you unite, you can have your own awards.
Facts. But hey, you gotta tell the people there is the MYRIE Jane Music Festival for folks. So you artists and
Listen,
entertainers.
we could tell
You know
the
what I mean?
people, see, okay, it's nice to even say that, but a lot of people, like artists, are not. See, there's a lot of artists. Some of them ain't ready to be serious to even showcase their art. They don't have the confidence.
There's nowhere for them to do it these days.
No,
like even the comedians
you
have
wanna
an
do
open amateur night. We don't have them things here no more, man. What club do you know right now is doing
yo
amateur
man,
night for that?
yo man.
Their
Let's just
excuses is too much
let's-
pow pow pow.
yo
in
man.
the
Since
city,
you're getting to that, man, let me just get down to it, man. Shit,
let's go.
karaoke, man.
Oh,
Oh yeah, y'all.
Let's
y'all,
get
y'all
down
getting
to the-
called out 2025.
Holy shit!
Watch
you guys
me
are
call you guys
avoiding.
out.
It's like you're avoiding
Listen.
the topic, man.
A lot
No
of
one's
people-
avoiding
Yeah.
the topic.
A
You
lot
know
of
what I
people
mean?
are guilty of it.
Listen here,
Not
man.
on G2E here.
Listen here, man.
Industry people
Listen
are
here,
guilty
man.
of it, too.
I'm gonna come in this one time here, straight.
You see that?
Okay.
My finally
Check
on
this
camera
out.
with the two man.
Check this out.
Uh,
Check this out. Okay. Yo, man. I've been a fan of the music. I've been saying this enough times. Enough times. You know that. You know this. I've been out before doing this podcasting thing. All right. Before it was bars, singing, and all of that shit. And then all of a sudden, a hiatus went. You know.
hiatus.
Yes, a hiatus went, and we started doing our podcasting and all of that and everything, getting out on the road and everything, you know, some talent out there and some talent. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Some Milli Vanilli things are going on here. Like if Milli Vanilli was there we go like this, you know, straight. Because you know why I go on nowadays? Too much of this karaoke things. Too much of this karaoke. All right, yo, when
In subtitles, kids, that means you cannot do an acapella.
yo, if you
That
guys
means you need your music, the full out track, backups, ad libs, everything unlayered, playing while you bounce around and lip sing like you do in a music video.
now back in COVID, there was that thing was going on with Jadakiss and Dipset. What was it called again? Versus. Okay. Now check this out. If you guys didn't check this out, what Jadakiss said, and I want y'all to listen to it good. Why are you going over your songs? Your songs.
You know what it is?
Okay, your songs. No. Listen here. A lot of y'all were listening, and a lot of y'all ain't hearing. You know what I mean? Straight up goods. No, man. No, it has to be talked about. It has to be talked about, man. It has to be talked about. No, it's been going on too long.
They can't remember their lyrics.
Wait there.
How can you remember other people's songs and you don't know your own words to your own songs?
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
I'm a hustler, baby.
Ask a question here. If that's true, right? How much time they were in the studio recording it in one time? One time? No, I know that. No, I know this. Was it one take?
It's this.
Because you see,
No. Wait. After when that happens, they record the thing, right? And then after they don't really need it as much because they already recorded the thing and they did it how much times?
Listen,
So wait,
I'm Thursday, not Frank.
Why
So let me
all
tell
of
you
a
something.
sudden they have to come up doing the fucking
tell you why.
karaoke thing?
I tell you
Come
why
on,
they
man.
do
You know,
karaoke
listen
thing.
here. You've
I'll tell you
been in the
why.
booth.
I'll tell you why.
You've been in the
I'll
booth.
tell you why.
I've been in the booth.
I'll tell you
and
why.
if you want to
I'll tell
be
you why.
recording something, you have to
tell you
record it more than once.
You know
So
why?
me don't care what anyone says.
Kings, listen to me. You know why they fool? You know why they really do it? I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's because you see when they were done recording and they bypassed the producer who said, you know, the track's okay. You know what I mean? Just being honest. It's not super fire. It's not a banger.
What, a yes man?
He's just a producer. He's giving his opinion because he had to engineer the thing. You understand?
Like I said, a yes man?
No. No. This is the reality of the situation. The artist runs around to their sister, their brother, their cousins, their friends, and everybody gives them the same exact energy the producer gave them. So now, to prove a point to whoever they're trying to prove a point to, that's why they play the whole track and go on stage and and front it off like it's a new track. Because I've watched their own brethrens who came in the door with them turn and go to the bar. So that means your brethren, who didn't like the song when he first heard it, didn't expect you to perform it.
Listen here, I'm gonna say one more thing.
Karaoke boys, you're fired.
I'm gonna say one more thing. Okay? Them doing
And the girls too.
Listen here, man. They're doing them showcases. Listen, wait there. Listen.
What showcase?
With the karaoke.
Oh, you mean magic show?
Listen to me. Listen here. And then charge at the door. So I'm gonna ask you this
They're
question.
charging at the door.
Wait. No, check this out. I'm sure the songs are maybe on Spotify, YouTube. All them thing there, right?
Yeah.
Right?
SoundCloud.
So now they are performing sitting, put on the whole sitting, right? So I'm have to pay to come inside to watch, and you perform the sitting on karaoke when me could go home for free on my phone and all them thing there.
Data.
Huh?
Data.
You know what I say? So like
Data.
how am I supposed to come to see a show? You know, you already have it on the go. You know what I mean? Like, no.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
Very bad because it became part of the culture.
No, it's not part of the culture. It is not part of the culture. It is not part of the culture. It's not part of the culture.
How am I supposed to
They're
feel
trying.
the artist, man?
They're trying. It's just like the gay rap. They're trying.
The artist, man. How am I supposed to feel the artist? I can feel the artist.
They're trying.
When I listen to it on my own time.
New subject.
I can't feel your music because you don't feel your music.
New subject now.
What's the new subject?
I'm calling people out on that ish.
What do you think about, because Beano, I want his opinions, right? We're getting down to earth about certain things on.
Oh, you getting messages
What
up
do you
too?
think about what's going on now with this whole Diddy case?
Truthfully,
Did
emotionally, I am so a hip hop lover, but this is just another black billionaire that just got knocked down off the pegs. Where it's the Dame Dash. So no matter how you want to leave it, 20 years ago, I didn't want to believe Bad Boy had something to do with Biggie's death and Pac's death. Now, I have to accept it. And now, just like R. Kelly, I burn a fire upon everything. See, I'm going Sizzler Kalanji on this ish. Breaking records. I don't care if they're platinum, and diamond.
Yeah.
Fire for bun right now, because in all reality, I've been saying, you heard me say, no one and everybody did not come together during the jab era And I thought that's how the world was gonna go. So now, since it's not like that, I refuse to give any inches to karaoke boys.
Well,
I refuse to give any inches to those like Puff.
well, I like to say a true bad boy for life. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I see with this because I've been following this, I'll admit, for a while, that this is the big picture is this, and it's connected to all types of shit. His whole thing is Tupac's murder and Biggie's murder.
Oh man.
This whole, forget all this stuff where they're saying trafficking and all this shit, the real meat of the story, they want to use this to shake him, to get him for the murder, something bigger. The murder. They want to put murder on him. It's not just all this shit.
Brother, one of my favorite Biggie Smalls track is to this day, and I hate it. But we heard it earlier last year. You look so good. I was on your daddy's. You know how that line hurts me now as a grown ass 40-plus-year-old man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I will pay people to hurt Puffy in jail. That's where my brain has gotten to. My head hurts. Where I got memories of Biggie with small songs in my life. All I think is Puffy did wrong to the man.
Yeah. I
was doing him harm. Freddie P, Chopper City, all those Babs Bunny, all of them from bringing the band. So I salute you guys.
Yeah.
Because you guys knew you had to take the street side of the point of view before anything. So mad salute to you guys. Ness. Yeah, man, like, holy shit, yo.
When Puffy making him do all that fuckery business on TV.
Yo.
On
salute to those youths, man. Them youths, really, really held their own.
I have to say, they did what they had to do, what it takes. You know what I mean? Think about it.
Puffy should have been giving them the bag, especially since he was on them Freaknik.
No, listen here, man. Straight up goods, man. When he said to get that cheesecake on the other side of town, I went, no, man. What's this guy doing, bro?
Trump got 34 charges, right? And he had I think the R charge. A lot of charges, and he hasn't gone to jail. But there's still trial for Trump. My pop said there's still a trial coming for him.
Okay.
But they already put Puffy in jail.
If we're going to talk Trump and Puffy...
The difference between Puffy and Trump...
We can't really talk Puffy and Trump because Puffy,
who
his daddy is and who his daddy left him around, kind of made Puff who Puff is now.
Yeah.
Okay. Who Trump's daddy is and how they had his daddy is how we got Trump. But Trump is more like, yo, so my family's rich. I want to be richer than my family. Puff didn't think like that.
That's true.
But it's not even like that.
Because, come on.
The difference is between a politician, look, a businessman to a politician. This man
They're
never
both
got
businessmen.
Yeah, but this one never turned to politician.
Who, Puff?
He never turned politician.
He would have did it the first opportunity.
But he didn't. The bottom line is what I'm trying to say is this. Look, straight up, whatever they say about Trump, look, he could be dumb or whatever, but he got smart people working for him. Okay?
He mapped out his shit.
You know what I'm saying?
He mapped out his
smart people working for him. Okay, no matter if he's like dots or whatever you want to call it. Okay, because bottom line is this. Okay, I'm just gonna call it what it is. What did he say? We're on trial, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
but
it starts
right?
What is that trial?
Okay. Oh no, the bottom line is wait a minute. The bottom line is he's still that child, right? So and he's still going for president. Wait, hold up a second. And he's still going for presidency, right? Okay, so let me ask you this question then. Since that's the question then, right? So, you have to be a politician to get away with shit to go for presidency, even though you're still up for trial? So any common criminal could go for presidency, meanwhile you're on trial still? Is that what America's saying? That's what I'm trying to say here, man.
If America was totally free about the people, then yeah, that would have been fine.
I'm just saying. Like, yo.
But America's not about that.
You know? So.
Fuck, Canada ain't even about that.
Hey, man, the bottom line is he was a former president. That means he gets Secret Service people and he still has political ties.
Yes, that's now. Now, if these charges came up 16 years ago,
it'd be a different story.
Thank you.
But it ain't 16 years ago.
Thank you.
Now.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
If we're going forward, I hate to tell you guys this, you better have subbed already. You better already follow us on all platforms. Remember the goddamn Patreon. Support the team. Because we don't want to support everybody's nonsense. We're trying to bring you that real down to earth.
You don't know, man. Don't know some real talks here.
each person here, which albums, recent hip hop albums, have you been listening to?
None.
I've been listening to a couple. What you?
Recently,
These music videos.
I heard the Ghost. Ghost wasn't
The
bad.
Ghost was a good album.
You know what I mean? It was a good album still. And I heard the Rakim.
The Rakim's album's good.
You know what I
I
mean?
got a review on those too. Listening, this is another thing. Just listening to an album, because people don't do that as much anymore, because it's
And the Keith Murray.
so fast attention span. When you listen to it, it's like therapy. You really see why they're so good, or if the quality is good. If you're a real listener of music, you're gonna listen to the whole album. Then you could judge it.
Well,
The
man.
last albums I've listened to, Barry White. All right. What's his name? Smokey Robinson. And Washington.
So much.
Well,
That's what I last listened to.
hey,
This new shit. I'm sorry, kids. Yo, any artist that I'm promoting, listen to them.
but anyway,
People,
people subscribe.
Season 9.
Season 9, we still alive. You know what I mean?
Rastafari
We
Samurai.
still at
Sean
strike.
Mary.
You
Bless
don't
up.
know. This is the Rastafari Samurai. Never leaving you dry in your approve this message nationwide.